And we say good morning to you. We are broadcasting live. We're on the road at Double C Western Supply in Elizabethton, getting ready for the big mother. In fact, the Mother's Day sale's here. It's not getting ready for it. We're here. It's on. Again, up to 60% off things in the store. 20% off everything in stock, women's items in store and online. Also, the clearance rack, 60% off the clearance rack. And Montana Silversmith Mother's Day necklace free with a $50 gift card purchase. You get a $50 gift card here for Mom for Mother's Day. She or you get a free Montana Silversmith Mother necklace. So actually it's for her on top of that. So get a $50 gift card. Purchase one of those, get a free Montana Silversmith necklace for Mom for Mother's Day. Again, from Double C Western Supply. I can't sit and do those horns all day long. I have to move it. So let's do this right here. I got to look at that. Can't do that. Look like I got horns. Anyway, good morning to you. Thanks for being with us. Going to be joined by Forrest Holt, athletic director from Elizabeth, and also Kelly Broussard, the swim coach from Elizabeth, and join us. Also, Jeff Birchfield, the birthday boys, having a birthday today. And so Jeff will join us by phone talking NASCAR. They're in Kansas this weekend, and also some other things going on that he wants to tell us about as far as sports. So got all that and a whole lot more. Diana's going to join us. I think Sam's going to join us, and I think Missy's going to join us. I think we're going to have three different ladies in there talking about Double C and the Mother's Day sale. So let's get it all started, as we always do. Here are the Kingdom Heirs with the national anthem here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, live show number 1849. And again, very excited, very proud. We just went over the 8,000 mark for followers on the show, and that's awesome. It's not where I want to be, but it's farther along than I was, obviously. So probably means absolutely nothing to you, and I get that. But for me, it means a lot. And so we've just went over the 8,000 level in terms of followers here on the show. Kingdom Heirs on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
1, 2. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And back with the Tom Taylor Sports Show again. Thanks for being with us. We are live here again. We are Double C Western Supply in Elizabethton. Got to get rid of the horns. Can't do the horns. Figure out where I'm going to go here. Let's go over here. That'll be good right there. Can't do the horns. All right, Exodus 14:14, the verse of the day. We always dedicate our show to the man who hung on the cross today. Certainly no exception. And so the verse today out of the book of Exodus, out of the Old Testament, it's real simple. God told Moses, the Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. How about that? The Lord will fight for you. He'll fight your fights. You need only to be still. That's the verse today on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Exodus 14:14 is that verse. All right? All right, let's see what's going on in the world of high school baseball. Last night, Sullivan East eliminates Volunteer, beat them 9-0, so East will move on, take on Tennessee High at 5 o'clock. Unicoi County and Elizabethton at 7:30 tonight. We'll attempt to do that broadcast at 7:15 airtime, 7:30 first pitch. That's the goal. Unicoi County and Elizabethton tonight in the opening round of the tournament at Cardinal Park or TVA Credit Union Ballpark in Johnson City in 3A baseball. 2A last night, it was Johnson County beating Happy Valley 10-3. So you have tonight Johnson County at West Green and South Green at Chucky Doak. And single A baseball last night at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark, right over the hill where we are. University High beat Unaka 13-3. The North Green Hampton, we don't have a score on that one. We got to double check on that one, see how those go. And so you have for today on Thursday. See what we got here. You have Thursday, winners bracket final. University High takes on the North Green Hampton winner at 5 o'clock, and the losers bracket semifinal be Unaka against that loser of that game. They'll play that one at 7:30 tonight at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. So that's what you got going on there. And 4A baseball, Science Hill and Crockett. Science Hill beat Dobbinsville at 10-0. Dobbinsville beat Crockett 9-7. So that was on Tuesday. Yesterday, Science Hill blanks DB 10-0. So you have today Science Hill against the Westridge Boone winner, and Dobbinsville takes on the Westridge Boone loser at 7:30 tonight at J. Fred Johnson Stadium in Kingsport. That's a look at baseball, soccer, and softball. See what happened in softball yesterday. You had Crockett defeating Westridge 5-4. South Green beat Unaka 13-12. Tonight, softball, Elizabethton, Lady Cyclones at Crockett at 5:30. Cloudland plays at Hancock County. They'll play that one at 5 o'clock tonight as well. Then the district tournaments get started tomorrow in 4A, and 3A and 2A start next week. Actually, 2A starts on Saturday, but for sure the 4A starts tomorrow in high school softball tournament play. We are live, we are. We're on the road. Again, as we said, we're here at Double C Western Supply in Elizabethton, where, again, it's the Mother's Day Super Sale. Yep, starts on Monday. As a matter of fact, it does not start now. It starts on Monday. Forgot to read it's right there, bigger and big print. Starts on Monday, or actually, when is the 9th? It'll be the Tuesday. Is that right? I jumped the gun. It's starting on Tuesday. Tuesday through next Saturday. Tuesday through Saturday next week, it's the Mother's Day Super Sale. 20% off everything in stock in the store for the ladies, and 60% off the clearance rack, which is right here. In fact, when we got here, a couple of ladies in there shopping and saving off of the clearance rack. And then also, Tuesday through Saturday of next week, a Montana Silversmith Mother's Day necklace free with a $50 gift card purchase. Can't beat that. There's some good deals going on here, again, as we said, at Double C Western Supply. Coming up, bottom of the hour, Forrest Holt joins us. Our first guest from here will join us right after this break from our buddy Mike Barnett at Big John's Closeouts, one of our great sponsors here on show number 1849, heading to 2000 from the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Replacement windows. Tell us about that, sir, would you please?
Well, you know, we live in a community where we've still got a number of homes that have been built quite a few years, some of them going back into the 60s, 70s, and even before, that have a lot of single pane type windows or older wood windows, or even some of the metal windows that Patty's and a lot of places used to sell that were just an aluminum thin type window. And, you know, they have got hard to open. They generate a lot of heat loss because they're not that heavily insulated. Sometimes they're in need of major maintenance because they've deteriorated through the time and weather has went on. And with replacement windows, you can pretty much get those in about any size you want. Within every quarter of an inch, you can order them either in width and height. And so you can remove the old windows and put these new windows in without having to do a lot of structural work either outside or inside. And so that's one of the benefits of it. Also, they're very low maintenance. You know, they're vinyl windows, so they're very easy to clean. You have very little maintenance and upkeep to them. And they come with a variety of options that you can get. You can get just regular insulated glass. If you are more energy conscious, you can get a low E glass, and that's especially helpful when you've got windows that are exposed to a lot of the elements, hot sun, stuff of that nature during the summer and the heating months, and argon gas that can also be added to the low E that just sort of adds a benefit to it to cut down on both heat gain and heat loss depending on the time of year that you've got. And you're available with either white or beige color, and you can get grids in between the glass if you like those windows that look like that they're broke up into 6 panes, 8 panes, whatever it may be as far as that goes. You can also get a half screen that will move up and down if you are concerned about raising the bottom window, maybe with a smaller child or something. You can leave the bottom window down, lower the top window, and move the screen up there so you can get airflow during the spring and fall time of the year. And these windows tilt in, so it's easy for the homemaker or whoever is going to be doing some cleaning. You can lower the window, tilt the latches, tilt it in, clean it off on the outside, put it back up. You know, and you can do the same thing for the bottom sash. So it makes it easy, especially when you're dealing with second floors and stuff of that nature where they're hard to get to.
All available Big John's Closeouts. They hammer high prices. How do we find you?
Well, you can come to 238 East Elk Avenue here in Elizabethton, Tennessee. You can give us a call at 423-542-3117. You can find us on Facebook, or you can email us at experts@bigjohnscloseouts.com, or you can go to our Facebook or website, at bigjohnscloseouts.com. Cabinet questions, cabinets at Big John's Closeouts, or you can reach me personally, Mike at bigjohnscloseouts.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks, of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. They hammer high prices at Big John's Closeouts. Back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show. Look who showed up. Ain't she nice? She's nice. She's like, do I have to do this? I mean, really, I said, Missy, honey, if I can do this, anybody can do this. Trust me. And again, she said, do I have to do this? I said, you don't have to.
Well,
All you got to do is die and pay taxes, or pay taxes and die. But no, I want her to come do it. You've been here how long?
6 years.
6 years. Here's why I want to do the show. Now, Diane's going to be here in a little while, and Sam's going to do it too. But I wanted Missy to come because when I showed up today, you can't see the table. Everything's laid out. Here's my cheat sheet. Everything's laid out. There's the boots, the jewelry, the Hui cologne and perfume, which, by the way, is really good. It really, you've been selling a whiz out of that,
Yes,
haven't you?
we have.
Yep. Anyway, Missy's here. Everybody knows this lady. She coaches, basketball coach, softball coach.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good player back in the day, weren't you?
Back in the day, yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
You want to brag on yourself?
Nah, that's all right.
Where did you play high school ball at?
Hampton.
Lady Bulldogs.
And
Yep.
college at Milligan.
At Milligan, yep. So your maiden name was?
Smith.
Yep. So now she obviously is Missy Williams. And Daniel's a pretty good player too back in
Oh,
her day,
yeah,
wasn't she?
she is.
Yep.
Yep. Got a grandson coming up the same way.
His name would be
Axel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We love Axel. So I always get Christmas pictures and stuff from Axel, don't I?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a great kid. So, and then he have a Tom Taylor ball cap.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. And so, which is becoming, see those horns again? Look at that.
Tom and his cow horns.
Lord have mercy. Means I'm horny. There you go. All right. We won't go any farther than that. All right. So Mother's Day Super Sale starts next Tuesday. Goes next Tuesday through Saturday here at the store. We're going to show you some show and tell here in a second. 20% off everything in stock, the women's items in store and online, and 60% off everything off here in the clearance. Now, the clearance rack teases us. We can't show them all because there's so much in here, but what are some of the things in here?
Oh, Wrangler coats, Ariat coats, vests, women's coats, hoodies, some Ariat boots and Ariat shoes, quite a bit of stuff.
60% off. How about that for Mother's Day? Can't beat that for Mom. And so typically, before we get into show and tell, typically over the years, what do people come in and give for Mom for Mother's Day?
Jewelry, shirts, usually jewelry, shirts, things like that, or a gift certificate.
Gift certificate,
And
yep.
we're doing a special with the gift certificate next week. If you get a $50 gift certificate, you get a free necklace, which is a Mother's Day necklace.
Right on cue. Segway Serenade. You knew exactly. And by the way, Tom, next week, if you get a $50 gift card here from Double C, Mom gets a Montana Silversmith Mother's necklace, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Which is really cool. So this is why we have her on the show. Now, Diana's going to be here in a little while, so the owner of the store will definitely be here, but Missy's been here for 6 years, knows what she's talking about. So let's start with show and tell. Let's start with the boots first. How about that?
Okay, that's fine.
Hand me one of them boots, and I'll be your Vanna, and you describe them. And
Okay.
ooh, look at that.
That is the
Whoa.
blue and gold That is an Ariat, the Futurity Boone, and that's been a great seller since we got it in.
Wow, look at that. Check out the leather. Forrest
It's
Holt joins
suede
us.
on the bottom,
Suede on the bottom, yep. Look at
leather
that.
on the top.
Leather on the top. Price point on this
Is
is
$235.
$235. There you go. Now
Of course,
remember,
that'll be 20% off next week.
there you go. She knows what she's talking about. $235 less 20%, which would be $46 off of that. So it'd be less than $200 with this right here for Mother's Day. Sizes?
I think we've got 8, maybe a 9. I think we've only got 4 pairs of those left.
Really?
I'm not sure. Yeah, they've been a good seller.
There you go. Called the Tech Step. Provides a maximum toe-to-heel cushion from Ariat. So there you go. That's show and tell number 1. All right.
And this is the other Futurity we got, and it's the new black and red. It's got the black suede and the red leather on top.
Wow. Look at that. That is smoking. Looks good, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Lady
It's
wearing those in jeans look good.
very good.
Stuff
very
down
good.
in her boots. Oh,
I think
yeah.
Diana has her pair of hers on today.
Yep. These are $235 less 20%. Again, these are Ariats. Again, there's your. Always like to show the sole. So this, man, look at the detail on that leather,
A lot of detail on it.
and that's red up top, and this is
A black suede.
suede. Suede. There you go. Made by Ariat. Tech Step. On sale for Mother's Day starting next Tuesday. And the last one is
This one is the Tilly, Frontier Tilly.
okay.
And that's all leather, same color top and bottom with the turquoise stitch on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's $220.
$220 less 20%. That puts you down at $42 off of that. So you're talking $180 and some change.
Good buy on that.
Absolutely. Have them in stock.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of those in stock.
So these are good. These are square toed. These are for the ladies. Mother's Day coming up next Sunday a week, folks. And here you are, 20% off next Tuesday through Saturday. Again, here in the store and also online. You can order them online and we'll ship them to you. And then 60% off the clearance rack, which is normally 50%. They're going to add an extra 10% and go 50% off. Now 60% off next Tuesday through Saturday at the clearance rack where we are here inside the tack room. So come into the store, hang a left, and here we are in here. And got to tell the story. This lady in here shopping when I first got here. I didn't know she was in behind here, and I thought, well, they got a mannequin in the window. That's kind of new since last time I was here. Well, she moved. I like to jumped out of my skin. I walked up there and I had this look. I said, "There's somebody live in that room." They said, "Yeah, she's shopping." I didn't know she's in behind here, and it's like Gomer Pyle. I had no clue. Mm-hmm. So
Got you good this morning.
oh, Lord have mercy. It don't take much to get me in, apparently. So we're talking to Misty. We're live here at Double C. Coming up bottom of the hour, going to be joined. In fact, he should be here any minute. Forrest Holt, our athletic director. Let's talk about the Hui, the cologne and the perfume.
Yes. This is the women's perfume, and it is wonderful.
Yep, it is.
Great Mother's Day gift.
Called West Desperado. Sale price on this is
Well, it'd be $50 regular, then
less
20% off.
That'd be $40 on that,
And we've got the men's cologne. Of course, it won't be on sale, but it's $50 also.
and it smells really good.
Yes, it smells. Tom
Yes.
has it on today.
Yes, I did. I came in and gave me 2 or 3 squirts, and it yes, it smells awesome. Let me just tell you. And I'm not sure how you would describe it.
It's clean. Both of them has like a clean smell to them.
Yes, it says right here how they're going to do it. It says lemon oil, pink pepper, sage, leather, cocoa, sandalwood, amber, and musk all rolled into one. Mm-hmm. And it's made in Texas. The Hui brand. Cologne for the guys and the perfume for the ladies for Mother's Day. They got a tester up here. So if you want to come in and squirt it and put it on your arm, put it on your neck, put it on whatever, they've got these. Mm-hmm. Both are $50. Of course, the ladies next week will be $40, 20% off. So $10 off of that. So it'll be $40 next week for Mother's Day for the cologne by Hui. All right. A couple of more show and tells, and we'll let you go and come back here in a
Okay.
few minutes.
What do you want next?
Let's do the blanket.
Okay.
So, gosh, she's easy to work with. It's good. Not the Diana Hidden, but it's good. This is the Myra bag. Is that correct?
Uh-huh.
$35 for this. Describe this for us, would you please?
It's like an Aztec design. It's light turquoise, dark, has some beige. And I think we have another one that has like a dark red and brown on it also. And it's $35. It's not a bad buy.
This is a throw.
Mm-hmm.
Less
20%.
next week.
Mm-hmm.
So 35 times 2 would be $7. You get this next week for $28 and change. How about that? Next Tuesday through Sunday. That's a good looking. That's kind of
It's a good weight on it too. It's not too heavy. It's easy to throw in the car, take to the games, whatever.
Yep, Southwestern Throw. There you go. I'm going to put that right back here. That way we'll use that again. And let's do one more.
Okay.
Let's do this. Let's show some jewelry.
Yeah, these are some of our costume jewelry.
Let's get that one right there.
Yeah.
I'll be your Vanna. This is for $30 less 20% next week. There it is. Describe that for us, would you please?
That's I can't remember what the name of it is. But anyway, we have a lot of those in different styles. We've got some different colors of the turquoise. We have some in white and some in a little bit darker with that. And also some that doesn't have the top part, just the bottom.
There you go. And this goes for, as we said, 30 less 20 next week. So that'd be $24 and some change next week for this for Mom for Mother's Day. So everything in the store is going to be on sale next Tuesday through Saturday for Mom for Mother's Day. And again, as Missy said, you come in and get yourself a $50 gift card or cards for every $50 gift card you get for Mom. Maybe you got two moms to buy for, a mother, a mother-in-law, whatever. You would get yourself, again, a free Montana Silversmith necklace. This is it, right?
Yes, that's it.
This is what they're going to get. Oh, look at that. It's a $40 necklace free, says the obvious mother. So you get a $50 gift card. Every time you purchase one next week, you get one of these free.
Right.
For Mom for Mother's Day, Montana Silversmith. That's awesome. That is awesome. Good stuff. Hours were open?
10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday through Friday, and 10 to 4 on Saturday.
Yep. And then social media, they're all over the place. You're on Facebook.
Instagram, TikTok,
Yep.
just about everything.
And the website is doublecwestern.com. And you do ship everywhere.
Yes, we do ship, and they can order online and pick up at the store also.
There you go. Now, how was that bad to do?
No,
You're
not
done.
bad.
I
Thank
told
you.
I told you.
Thank you.
I tell these people all the time, I tell you, if I can do this, anybody can do this. This is not hard to do. Just come in and talk and promote what's going on in this case. The Mother's Day sale, Double C Western Supply. Quick break. We'll be right back. She will come back later, won't you?
Yeah.
Yes, she will.
Yeah.
Because we got lots more. She can bring more show and tell with the ladies. There's dresses. There's shirts in there, Western shirts. I mean, we're going to load the wagon. Got some really good-looking hats over there, too. So we'll do some more of that. Diana's going to be here. You think you can get Sam to do something, too?
I might be able to.
Yeah, she'll
Yeah.
do it. See, these ladies are awesome. I love shopping here. Here's another. This one. This is
Yes.
one. And you said it looked good today, didn't
Yes,
it?
you did.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. So, look good. If she says I do, I do. So, but this is a George Strait shirt. It's from right here at Double C Western Supply. And again, I get all my shirts here, get my boots here, get my hats here. Love this place. Football, it's a Double C first down. Basketball, the Double C3. That's what the kids call it now, making the Double C3. And now in baseball, it's Double C strikeouts. So we got baseball tonight against Unicoi County, opening round of the TSSAA District Tournament. All right, Forrest Holt joins us next, our athletic director from Elizabethton High School, on show number 1849 of the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
We're talking to Joseph Taylor, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. And what's going on at Ivy Hall Nursing Home?
Ivy Hall, we would love to have short-term rehab patients. If you go in for knee surgery, shoulder surgery, stuff like that, you need a little bit of rehab, please consider Ivy Hall. We have private rooms for our short-term rehab patients. We offer physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, full-time respiratory therapy. We'd love to take care of you.
Looking for help? Looking for folks to work here?
Absolutely, 100%. If you want to come in, if you're a CNA, LPN, RN, you want to work in dietary, laundry, housekeeping, we would love to have you. You can go to ivyhallnursinghome.com and fill out an application. Somebody will certainly call you back if you put in an application.
Yep. So all these different folks, you take care of these different therapy programs, right?
Absolutely. We love the short-term patients. We love the long-term patients. Either one, we want to take care of anybody that comes our way, for sure.
Social media?
Social media, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook. And like I said, ivyhallnursinghome.com.
There you go. One of our great sponsors, folks. Love promoting them. Again, the great folks here in Elizabethton, sponsor of the Tom Baylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Back on the Tom Baylor Sports Show, look who stopped by, the athletic director from Elizabethton High School, my dear friend and brother in Christ, my buddy. Forrest Holt, got to put the glass on because the print's small. Lousy mercy. How you doing, sir?
Doing fantastic. You?
Yep, I'm doing great. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
I know he's busy. All athletic directors are busy this time of year. You got him going everywhere. Good grief. Track, tennis, boys soccer, softball, baseball. And not just Elizabeth, and all the athletic directors. This is probably your busiest time of the year for an AD, isn't it?
It's busy. It's very busy.
Yep.
Exactly.
Going in all different directions, and then you got rain and rainouts and redos and all that going on. So, well, let's take a look at the Upper Lakes Conference. We'll talk about our track and field first from Elizabeth. And again, Volunteer wins it. Congratulations to Volunteer. They won it yesterday, the boys track championship for the Upper Lakes Conference. The athlete of the meet was Teddy Orton from Elizabethton. Your 100-meter winner, Jeriah Griffin, Elizabethton. 200 winner, Grant Weiniger, Volunteer. 400 winner, John Siebert, Elizabethton. The 800, Roman Borghetti Metz, hope I'm saying it right, from Volunteer. The 1600 winner, the same Roman Borghetti Metz. If I'm messing up his name, it's not intentional, from Volunteer. The 3200 was Max Garner, Elizabethton. The 110 hurdles, Teddy Orton of Elizabethton. The 300 hurdles, Teddy Orton from Elizabethton. The 400 relay, Elizabethton set a meet record, 45 seconds in the meet record. So a 400 relay, each person ran 100.
4 by 1, yeah.
Everybody gets a 100-yard dash.
Yep.
And we set a meet record. Elizabethton did 45 seconds. God, that is flying. Good Lord. So you divide that by 10. Divide it by 4. It's 10 seconds, 100. And boys are
give
flying.
or take.
Boys are scooting. So who's on the team, do you know?
So that's Jeriah Griffin, Teddy Orton,
Nate Stevens,
and Jeremiah Norris.
Oh, yeah. Meet record.
Those guys can roll out.
Oh, baby.
And Jeremiah was just returning from a little hamstring twinge, so he was not quite full speed, but, all those guys did a great job. So
800 relay won by Tennessee High. 1600 relay, Volunteer. 3200 relay, Elizabethton. That would be divided by 4. Everybody runs 2 laps, right?
Yeah, 4 by 8. 4 by 800, yep.
Yep. So everybody runs 2 laps, or a half mile. And so Elizabethton wins that one. The high jump, Hunter Berkey from SG. That would be South Green.
Yep.
Pole vault, Blake May from South Green. The long jump, Austin Morris from Chucky Doak. And the triple jump was Teddy Orton from Elizabethton, and it should be a shot put. There it is. Shot put, Cody Robinson from Tennessee High, and the discus was Landry Buckles with a meet record of 158.5 from Elizabethton.
Yeah, and Landry's very close to the school record in discus, and he's just a 10th grader.
There you go.
So he's throwing over 160. He's capable of 165. I think the school record's 163 or 5. I can't quite remember, but he's right at it, and it's impressive to watch.
Top 3 guys are Volunteer, Elizabethton, and Tennessee High team scoring. Volunteer wins it. Teddy Orton was the athlete of the meet. Now on the girls' side, top 3 teams, Tennessee High wins it, Volunteer second, South Green third. The athlete of the meet was Taylor Castle from Volunteer. She won the 100, she won the 200, she won the 400 from Volunteer, won all 3 events. J.C. Begley, Volunteer, won the 800. Zoe Arrington of Tennessee High wins the 1600. Jenna Reacher from Tennessee High wins the 3200. The 100 hurdles was Happy Valley's Marcidia Moore. The 300 was Kendall Cross, Tennessee High. She's a basketballer. Remember that name. 400 relay was Tennessee High. 800 relay, Tennessee High. 1600 relay was Tennessee High. 3200 relay was Tennessee High. The high jump was won by West Green's Macy Hinkle. The pole vault was won by Tennessee High's Farron Mears. The long jump was Keeley Smith from South Green. Chase Wolfenbarger from Tennessee High gets the triple jump. The discus was Keeley Cantor of Tennessee High, and the shot put, Jamira Smalls from Elizabethton. How about that? So that's really cool. Tennessee High. So what Upper Lakes Conference now? What happens? Where do they go now?
So now they have a sectional meet.
Okay.
And from the sectional meet, we'll go to the state meet.
Okay.
So,
So stepping stone, conference meet, sectional, state. All right.
correct. Yep.
So who qualifies out of this? Top 2, top 3, then the
Well,
yesterday?
it's qualifying times,
Okay.
and so, but
Makes sense.
for example, and one of our female athletes, Kai Simmons, who was a two-time state qualifier in the 100, in the 100-meter dash, did not run yesterday. So she was going to be a qualifier for the 100 most likely. Then Landry Buckles, as a discus thrower, is going to qualify as a thrower, and he has a chance to make some noise. Then you've probably got Jeremiah Norris as a 400-meter runner, a 200 maybe, but for sure the 400. And then they're trying to qualify their 4x2 team. I think they're very close, which is the same guys that run the 4x1, so the 4x2. Probably Max Garner, I think, has a shot at the mile or the 3,200. I'm not sure, but so I wrote that down. We've probably got about 6 or 8 kids that will qualify for the state meet in track, which that's the most we've had in a long time. And I will remind you, Teddy Orton has already qualified for the state decathlon and will be competing in the state decathlon. I believe that's on the 16th, 14th through the 16th. Down in Murfreesboro. So he won our sectional decathlon for East Tennessee, and with 5,000 points. And I don't think anybody was even close to him. And that's when you do 10 events. You do 5 each day. And so he won, and so he'll be representing Elizabethton at the state decathlon meet, and he has a shot to win it. His point total from this year would have been a second place in the state finish last year. So it's up there for him to get, so he could be a state champion decathlete, and that's super impressive. So,
Very, very impressive.
yeah,
I'm trying to look up something here. We're talking to our buddy Forrest Holt, our athletic director, and so we got baseball tonight. We're going to run down to the spring sports in Elizabethton. By the way, again, I know you don't give 2 hoots, but it means a lot to me to transfer over to you to tell you that we just went over 8,000 followers on the show. It topped out 8,000 last night. So just want to say thanks to y'all out there watching.
that's fantastic.
The show. Yep. Hello to Reba Whitehead, Carl Wilson, Amy Whitson, and Kathy Lyles. Thank you, kids, for watching. We are live here at Double C Western Supply. You like the horns on top of my head? Does that look good?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Yeah. I go like this. Looks like they're attached to the top of my head. So, good grief. So, I want you to know that, and I appreciate that very much. And this gentleman comes anytime he can. I know as I said, all the ADs are swamped right now. It's just a busy time, and it's part of the job description, but still, a lot of long hours and doing a lot of things. And so we appreciate him coming to talk about it. And so it was interesting. We were at the scholarship signing yesterday. By the way, we had over 1,200 views of that. Thank you. Again, for J.C. Bowers heading off to play volleyball in Virginia. Mm-hmm. And then yesterday morning, we were up to 1,600 views. We went to Miss Barnett's Donut Shop there at Westside Elementary Kindergarten, so thank you for that. So tonight, baseball, we'll get into that in just a second. But we were talking yesterday, the number of teams or individuals or both from Elizabethton this year have gone on to states. Incredible. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so, of course, football had come off prior 3 straight years in the state championship game. Mm-hmm. Went to the 3rd round last year. Honestly, had as good a chance to win another state championship as anybody.
Yep.
Lost to Anderson County down there in the 3rd round, and now I can't even remember by how much. It was a field goal or a touchdown because I try to forget that.
I can't remember either.
I just put it out of my mind. But anyways, and they went on to, of course, win the state championship. Mm-hmm. So a great year by football. Cross country boys team qualified as a team for the cross country state championship, and they did extremely well. And most of those guys are returning, and they've got a shot to go win it next year, a legitimate shot. Swim team. If I'm missing somebody, I'm not going to name them, but I think we took 6 swimmers to the state championship meet, and that's the most we've taken. Of course, the girls' basketball team made a run at the state championship and did fantastic. Wrestling, we sent 1 wrestler this year to the state championship.
Who was?
Gabe Miller.
Gabe Miller?
Yep. Gabe Miller. And, of course, Teddy Orton is going to the state championship as a decathlete. and track will qualify again 6 to 8. That's they're going to qualify as long as they stay healthy. We'll send 6 or 8 kids down to the state championship in track, and then you've always got a possibility of softball and baseball are starting their district tournament. If you can get out of the district tournament, and then you've got a legitimate shot. Get to the sectional game that comes down to one game. So, softball, baseball, boys soccer. You never know. They've all got a chance to go down the road. So we're looking forward to that. But yeah, so a lot of teams and kids, individuals have represented us at the state level this year.
We'll get an update on just a second on the Citizens Bank Stadium. We're getting added some more bleachers. It's very exciting. We'll talk about that in a second. Reminding you tonight, Cyclones, talking about baseball, start the tournament at Cardinal Park or Knoxville TVA Credit Union Ballpark. It's still Cardinal Park to me, but I'm an old timer. But anyway, 7:15 airtime, 7:30 first pitch against Unicoi County. And, of course, it'll set the table. Last night, Sullivan East eliminated Volunteers, so it's down to 4 teams in double elimination. East and Tennessee High will play that first game, and the Cyclones and the Blue Devils will play for the third time. I think they split in the regular season, will play for the third time this season coming up, if I remember right. And so we'll go in there with that. It'll probably be either Lucas Slagle or Braden Hendrickson, I would assume, will start for Unicoi County. For the Cyclones, I would assume, again, I'm not Coach Bresnell, I would assume Peyton Johnson, but I don't know. But whoever's going to be there will be there. Cardinal Park, 7:30 first pitch tonight. Softball starts next week out of Unicoi County, right?
Yeah, next Tuesday our girls will play. I'm not sure who they play, but we'll be the 3rd seed going in.
There's tiebreakers
the tournament,
and different.
So it's a double elimination tournament, and I just looked at the bracket and it's slipped me who we play, but we play that we'll be the 3rd seed, playing Tuesday at Unicoi.
At Unicoi.
Yep.
And then soccer has home field advantage on Tuesday.
Soccer has home field advantage on Tuesday. We will get the higher seed that comes out of the 2 play-in games. So there's going to be 3rd place will play 6th place, 4th place will play 5th place. We'll play the higher seed that comes out of that at home, and Greenville will play the lowest seed that comes out of that at Greenville, and then we'll go from there. So.
So that's what's going on. Busy time. Of course, track, we just talked about the track. And then tennis, they're winding this season out.
Tennis, tennis goes to Kingsport, Dobbins Bennett, I believe, on Monday and Tuesday this coming week, and they'll start their district tennis tournament. So girls and boys will play on Monday. If you could make it, through, you'll play on Tuesday as well. That'll be the finals. So for singles and doubles, so we'll have some kids, hoping to do well in that as well.
On the side of the tennis complex is assigned Danielle Vines.
That's right.
3-time state champion.
3-time individual state champion. And then went on to play at Furman and has graduated. Obviously it's been a while, but
she's in medical.
And I didn't get the chance. I've met her, but of course I think my very first year back at back here, and I was at Elizabeth, and I think was her senior year, and so
So you talk about Deuce Morton, which is very impressive, winning 3 straight wrestling championships. But again, this young lady won 3 straight tennis championships. Anytime you win 3 straight of anything, obviously it's very tough to do. And so, but down the side of the tennis complex, big sign, Danielle Vines, 3-time state champion of Elizabethton tennis. We're talking to Coach Holt. So we are talking about expanding the football stadium in time for the season. What's the very latest?
So we've got to move a light pole back, and we're ready to go. So I think as soon as they can get going, they're going to start that project. And again, we're adding a student section of bleachers right beside the band stands where the band plays. So they'll be joined by a walkway. Of course, we're going to keep the students out of the band stands, but they'll be right beside each other. We're going to move a ramp over. The ramp's over here. It's going to be moved to the right side of the bandstands. So it's going to be neat. So we'll have students and the band right there in the end zone
as you come in.
So it's going to be really neat, and of course that will allow us to free up the bottom of section AA. It'll be a little easier access easement there, and be able to sell a few more season tickets as well.
How many schools in this day and age with declining attendance to ball games and what have you are actually adding seats to a stadium? Not very many, I wouldn't think. I don't know anybody around here that's going to say, we got to add more seats because there's more people. And, of course, you know the story because you take care of the season tickets. You got a legal pad full of names, don't you?
Yeah, we do. So we've
a
got
waiting list.
some people waiting, and hopefully this will help us get those people some seats. And we just want to, we love football and we love all of our athletics. And I wouldn't say just football. It's just Friday nights are awesome because you got football, chorus, color guard, band. Cheer,
Yep.
student section. You've got ROTC. Then you've got junior Cyclones running around. It's a big
event.
It's fun and it's it's one of the best sunsets around that you'll ever see from Citizens Bank Stadium. So it's a lot of fun, and so we're just blessed that we live in a town. Again, I say it all the time. It's just a great time to be a Cyclone, and the community around us supports our school system and supports our athletics, and so it just makes it a really enjoyable experience.
Tradition never graduates.
That's right.
Cyclones.
Yeah.
We don't run
That's
from
on a shirt. Yeah.
Yep. We don't run from pressure. We bring it. You like that?
We try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like it? I like it.
I love it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
That's a Tom Taylorism came up with that. We don't run from pressure. We bring it. So, by the way, there's coming up with a really cool T-shirt. I'm going to let Diana show you when she gets in here. The Double C Western Supply, the Double C First Down T-shirts with our logo.
Oh yeah.
And the Double C logo on it, and it's going to look really cool. We're going to sell these, and she wants to talk to you before you leave, by the way.
Awesome.
She's up there. So, as the athletic director, see if I can pull it up here real quick and show the best I can on the screen. I think it's really cool. Gosh, getting a lot of phone calls. Okay, here we go. And there it is. And let's see, hit that and expand it. Double C First Down, Tom Taylor Sports, and Double C Western Supply. There it is.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and that doesn't really show it that well because there it is. Get up here close as I can to it. Double C Elizabeth and Cyclones, Double C First Down, Tom Taylor Sports, and Double C Western Supply. Really, really, really cool.
That's neat.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
yeah, I do too. And so now it's Double C Strikeouts, Double C Threes in basketball, Double C First Downs in football. So I know they're getting ready to have a show preview for the band, the defending state champions band. They're going to come out with their new show for the upcoming football season next week. So we're going to be able to tell you about that. That's another part of the Friday night experience of football. So, but right now we're doing baseball and softball and soccer and track and field and tennis, our spring sports. So those are winding down. And so I know ticket sales for football come in after the dead period. So
Yeah, second week in July.
yep. So it'll be here. But right now we're focusing on, as we should, football. I know spring practice is going on for football, but right now it's baseball and softball and soccer and tennis and track and field. So
Yep.
pretty exciting times. And then graduation, and you have an influx of kids coming up from Tia Duggar.
Yeah,
And
so it's a
so-
big class, I think, coming up from T.A. Duggar this year.
Yeah.
Graduation, I believe, is on the 20th. Last half day is on the 23rd. Then, yeah, a lot of good stuff going on. We had cheer tryouts already for next year, and we're going to have volleyball tryouts right after last day of school. So, just keep it
That's
trucking, keep on moving, working out. So, yeah.
My daddy used to say, "Boys, the dust never settles. Always something." And it's true.
That's right, yeah.
He'll disappear for a couple of weeks on vacation, come back, and boom, hit the ground running, and away we go. Thank you, Carrie. Those are nice shirts. Carl Wilson says, "Girls basketball going back to state, Tom." Well, we hope.
They're very capable. I know that.
Yeah, they got some horses
Very
in the
capable.
barn. Yeah.
I
And
think people. I don't know that it'll be a surprise, but I think catch some people. I think some will be surprised because there's a lot of young talent.
Yeah.
And then there's young talent coming up. The 8th grade that's coming up
Oh,
that
yes.
played basketball, some good talent.
Oh yes.
And the 7th graders that are down there, girls
Yeah.
basketball, are very talented.
Yeah,
So
they're undefeated. They ran the
keep
table.
them coming. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just, again, that's, very blessed. I mean, you can't, because there's not, that just, you can't pick and choose who's here, and
Yeah.
they're there as 7th graders, and they've got a good group. So
Yeah.
it's wonderful.
You have basketball: Riley Whitson, Marley Mathena, KK Nave, Peyton McGee, Jamira Smalls. I'm doing this from memory. I said Callie Shepard. You have Shields coming back.
Shields. That's
Michelle
the one
Shields.
missing, yeah.
who was hurt there at the end of the season, who can flat play.
The girl that plays softball too,
Sadie Williams.
Yeah.
Yep. Dana Malone. Those are the ladies coming back. And you got the influx. And if I'm leaving somebody out, I'm doing this from memory. But point is, horses are in the barn, as they say, to come back and have a good run. So, but they got to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, if I think we've talked about this on the show, Volunteers leaving the conference, and we're bringing in Crockett next year. Of course, Thomas Googe has done a phenomenal job coaching.
He's a good coach.
Coaching the girls.
Yeah.
Cody Cannell does a great job coaching the boys. It won't be football. They'll stay in their conference, the big conference, the DB and those guys, but everything else will be down with us, and which is okay. We welcome them.
Yeah, so, Crockett's a little closer than Volunteer. But, and Volunteer's been tough. But, we're talking basketball, baseball, softball. Crockett's, very competitive. And especially you talk about the basketball conference now. It's going to be very, very – it was super competitive last year. It was evident as the teams that were in the state tournament, and played for a sectional from our conference. So you had Crockett in there. It's nothing's going to fall off.
No.
And that'll make the girls
better
conference a little more competitive because Crockett has a very good girls team.
Oh, yes.
So that's bringing another. That'll definitely improve the girls basketball conference. So again, not saying anything bad about Volunteer, but that is a very competitive women's basketball team.
Yes, very good, and he does a great job. So it'll be fun. The old Beach Boys song, fun, fun, fun. So, in closing, I know he's going to get back to school. If there's somebody out there, because obviously all these things we're talking about, there's a lot of interest in this program at Elizabethton High School. And case in point, if you're a business and would want to put your name out in front of a lot of people coming into the gym, coming into the football stadium for football Friday nights, Saturday junior cyclones, soccer, girls in the spring and boys in the girls in the fall, boys in the spring, and come into the gym and have your banner up there up on the video boards. We would see this man here to get your name into the running to do that, right?
Yeah, so we've got a great new video board in the gym, 8 by 13 foot, so it's very large LED video board. We can do static and video ads, commercials, which we have sold all of our static ads, and now we can sell. We have some a la carte spaces available annually for sponsorship. You can get a commercial up there, or you can sponsor a halftime event or something like that. Then of course we have an opportunity to get a banner in the football stadium as well, and like you said, that's for that goes in the stadium, so that's football games, junior Cyclones that are they play there, so there's a lot of people, and then like I said, soccer and just any other events that go on out there. So
there you go. Get a hold of him, and you can help him out. Thank you for coming by, sir.
Thank you, Tom.
As
Appreciate
always.
it.
Oh, love working with this guy. He be the best. I'm telling you. I work with some good ones. This guy's the best. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You are the best as far as athletic. Anything I need, anytime I need something. And I try and stay out of his hair because he's a busy guy. I told he and Rachel, if I come in your office, something's on fire, the Titanic's sinking. Otherwise, I'm going to stay away from it because it's nonstop through that door. I mean, it's somebody wanting something all the time. So I minimize my trips because I just I don't want to bother him. But if I need something, he's Johnny on the spot.
You're welcome anytime.
Or in this case, Forrest on the spot to take care of it. So quick break. We'll be right back. We're going to be joined by the Elizabethton swim coach. Now, she's got a program not just for Elizabethton kids for the summer, but for kids who want to swim. She'll tell you all about that coming up. We'll do that right after this break. Also, Jeff Birchfield joins us, bottom of the hour, the birthday boy. We are live here again, as we said, at Double C Western Supply, where next Tuesday through Saturday, 20% off everything in the store. And when you buy a $50 gift card from Double C, you get a free, or mom gets a free, there it is, a mother's necklace from Montana Silversmith as a $40 value, absolutely free for every gift card you purchase. You like them boots down there, too, don't you?
I'm a boot guy.
Yeah.
If I'm not at school, honestly, I'm mostly wearing my boots. And I did get those here at Double C.
Yep. Jessica look good in these boots right here,
The
sir.
Ariat, yeah.
Which ones?
Yeah, Elena would probably like these right here.
There you go. His daughter.
Yeah, gold and teal. Those are pretty sharp.
Yeah. Suede. Look at that. And they're on sale next week, 20% off. So $235 less 20, it'd be $46 off. You can get it for
180-ish.
About 185-ish and some tax right there, folks. Area it. Called the
And
tech step.
They'll last as long as they can
Oh yeah.
fit in them. They'll last.
You better believe
wear
it.
out.
They're
So.
beat well. They're built well.
Yeah, they are.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yep. Back after this on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. After this, one of our great sponsors, Dr. Justin Smith, and the good folks from Physical Therapy Services. But you teach classes. You go all over the place teaching classes, all over the country. You've been here and there doing clinics and different symposiums and so on and so forth. Tell us about that. It's pretty special.
Oh, it's we really enjoy it. It's something that I started doing with my dad, with him back when I first got out of school, and we travel all over the country. We still do, basically teaching other PTs and physicians to do what we do here in Elizabethton and in Carter County. And it's crazy that our little kind of beautiful part of the country, that people are interested and want to copy what we do here, and it's because we do such a good job at it.
That's what separates them from all the other competition, because he's out teaching classes all over the place. And tell me some of the places you've been to do that.
Oh, we've been to California, Oregon, all over the Midwest, into the Northeast. And the really interesting people that we're teaching are the military PTs, because of everything that the military is allowed to do. There's not the insurance restrictions that we have here on the civilian side. So it's interesting to see the PTs that are able to do these amazing treatments coming to us to say, hey, how do we do what you do to make sure that our servicemen and women get the best treatment possible?
That's awesome. That's the reason why you need to come to Physical Therapy Services if you have a problem. And he's going to tell you how to do that here in just a second, the social media. But you look now that, they come all the way, they go all over the country to teach PTS's theories, if you will. So it's not just a local, it's not just a regional, it's a national company, Physical Therapy Services. So if we need your help, how do we get a hold of you?
Hey, give us a call at my office, 543-0073. You can call us at our pediatric office, 543-2215. You can also reach us on social media on Facebook, Physical Therapy Services. We'll be happy to help you out however we can, and if we can't get you better, then we'll point you in touch with the right people that can.
You got it. One of our great sponsors here, Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show, love promoting Dr. Smith and his great folks at Physical Therapy Services.
So I'm Dr. Beth Cannon of Cannon Family Dental. We do a little bit of everything: cosmetic dentistry, general dentistry. We see all ages of patients. I like that patients are comfortable with bringing their family here. With smaller children, they're some of my favorite patients to see. We always try to make that first visit super happy, where they get to come in, sit in the chair, see how they get pictures of their teeth and get their teeth brushed with a little silly brush. There's multiple families that have been with me since the beginning, and their kids were, my kids' age, like 7, 8 years old, and now they're grown up driving. They drive to their own appointments and make their own appointments, which is wonderful, and getting to see the kids and grow up with them, it's great to be a part of that. So if any of you are looking for a new dentist, we would love to have you join our family. Definitely give us a call if you'd like to come in.
Hi, this is Big Country, and you're watching my buddy Tom Taylor and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
This is way beyond my skill level.
Mine too. Hello.
You've been doing it long enough.
Yeah.
You gotta know it like the back of your hand now.
Yeah, I've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, it's good.
We're joined by Kelly Broussard, the swim coach from Elizabethton High School. And how many kids did you take to the meet last year? We said 6. Did I get it right?
Yes.
Okay, we did get it right. So 6 to the state swim meet a year ago. Before that, it was 4.
Yeah, last year it was 4.
4, so we went up to
And
6.
the year before that it was 2.
Going up.
Yep.
2, 4, 6. And this year, by theory, it should be 8.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we
Let's
appreciate?
do it.
Coach Kelly, Coach Kelly, Coach Kelly. There you go. So,
Yeah.
But we want to talk about the summer swim program. Does this open to anybody and everybody that wants to swim?
Anyone that has the minimum qualifications to be able to swim a 25-yard freestyle, a 25-yard backstroke, and at least have an idea of what a legal breaststroke kick is like. That's a tough one for kids to get. I think our youngest right now is 8. I'd like to get some younger ones, though. 6, 7-year-olds. They're a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you're in Johnson City, am I right? Jonesboro, wherever.
Yeah.
So this is not just Elizabeth and kids.
No.
So I wanted to have her come on the show because this show, we try and hit the whole Tri-Cities. And so her program, what she's getting ready to tell us about, she's offering for the summer, is open to anybody. Now, here's a lady who's obviously been successful, taking a program that was here and was kind of, I wouldn't say it's stagnant, but it was here. And all of a sudden, boom, she's going onward and upward. So you're going to have your children in the pool with a lady who knows what's going on. So give us the particulars. When's it start? Where we're going to be and all that.
Well, we started actually Monday, but that's kind of early compared to the other summer league teams in the area. So most of them start about the beginning of June. So you can join us anytime throughout the summer, and we'll get you into a meet. We have 6 meets lined up for this season. 4 of them are going to be at home. The other 2, one at Rogersville or one at Church Hill and one at the Kingsport Aquatic Center. And they don't start till June 6th is our first one. But it's a lot of fun. We have multiple coaches on deck so that we can accommodate all the different skill levels and make sure that we're targeting and exactly working with what each of the groups of kids needs to work on. If you don't feel like your kids are ready to join and at that level yet, then we do have a swimming lesson program that's going right now. We started that in March, and that's really kind of our feeder program for our Typhoon Swim Club. So I started that in March, and it's geared toward teaching your kids the basic survival skills as well as the competitive strokes. So if your kid has interest in swimming, but they're not quite ready yet, we can get them ready. Just contact me, and we'll get them ready.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, you think of swimming around here. I think of Chris Coraggio at Sign Seal, Nathan Love at Dobbins Minute, and I think of Kelly Broussard, the ladies coach, or she's the head coach of both teams, but the female coach. Is there other female coaches in the area?
There are. Morristown has a female, and Sullivan East.
Sullivan East has a ladies coach? Awesome.
Yep.
There you go. So I did not know that. So my goal coming up in the upcoming fall season, we're going to do a whole lot more. I'm just telling you, a whole lot more of the football's king. We get that. We understand that. And that's the money cow, and everybody knows that. But these other kids, case in point, she's going to tell me in a minute, a typical swim day at Elizabethton is early in the morning, and we're going to talk about that. So the smaller, not smaller, they're just as important as football, but the minor sports will get more publicity on the show coming up. School's out now, but we'll gear up and do some different things in the fall because they deserve it. In this case, it's swimming. So you ask your kids to come to school on a typical school day in season in the pool at what, 6:37?
Yeah, twice a week we're in the water we're in the weight room from 6:30 to 7
a.m.
I'm sorry, 5:30 to 6, and then they're in the water at 6:15 to 7.
That's a.m.
Yes.
Okay.
Twice a week. I should move that up to 3 days a week, but that might kill them.
5:30 to 6 in the weight room. Then you're in the pool from 6:30 till
6:15 to 7.
6:15 to 7. Yep. Then they get out, get dressed, dry off, put street clothes back on, and go to class at what, 7:30, 8 o'clock?
Yeah, I think school starts 7:45.
Yep. And then school's out 2:15, 2:20, somewhere through there. They're right back in the pool, right?
Yep, 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock every afternoon, unless we have a swim meet. They're in the water, and then I have a few Saturday morning practices as well throughout the season. So sometimes they're in the water. 8 times a week?
Mm-hmm. So those kind of kids, not just in Elizabethton, but at all these schools, deserve to get their names mentioned. This is the way it is. That's why I'm going to do it anyway. So
I like it.
They've earned it. So. Where are we now in May? Are they down? They training?
Hopefully they're swimming with Typhoons if they can.
Okay.
Otherwise, they're finalizing their school year, so I understand all of that. But I welcome them with open arms if they're willing to swim more than just a 3-month high school season. It's hugely helpful in our sport. Most of our super successful swimmers are going to be year-round swimmers, so they'll swim for a club for the entire year and then high school season. Hopefully they're doing something on their own if they're not in the water. We have a lot of cross-country and track athletes and a couple of tennis players that have swum also. So multi-sport athletes with our team, and then of course there's other programs. There's drama and band and things like that. So they're busy kids these days.
Do you encourage as a coach? Some do over the years. Different coaches say, "I want you doing my sport only." So you encourage them to do other things?
I wouldn't say that I encourage that. Swimming is one of these sports. I think with some sports you can get away with dividing your time, but if you want to truly be successful in swimming, you're going to find, like I said, these kids are year-round swimmers. They have very little time for any other activities. But I want them to have a happy high school years, and if that means they want to diversify and do other things, then, and I don't want them to burn out either. It's a huge burnout sport as well. So let's not do that. So if they want to, run track or cross country or play tennis or whatever they want to do, yeah.
All for it.
Yeah.
Kelly Broussard, Betsy swim coach here with us. So again, you crank it back up. How many kids are coming back next year?
I won't know until it happens.
But on paper and theory, you would have how many back?
We'll have, we should have at least 19 again. And we're having a few more freshmen I know of, so I'd say we're probably about 24.
There you go.
Yeah, and that's great compared to 3 years ago, 7.
So in comparison, so you've tripled the numbers. So in comparison, you have the bigger schools, Dobbinsville and Science Hill, that I think of right out of the chute.
Yeah.
So where you have 24 kids on the team, that's a lot for a school the size of Elizabethton. Having not been to a swim meet, what do they bring to the pool? Twice that many?
Yeah, 25 to 30 each, boys and girls.
Yeah.
So you're looking at 50 to 60.
Which is understandable. It's a bigger school.
Yeah.
More to pull from, more to choose from. So,
exactly.
So you do what you can do, and you do it well. So again, before I let you go, tell me, by the way, last time, did you get one? Let me see what you got. Come here. Did you get it? Yeah. I love it.
It's a pretty shirt.
Coach Holt bought a shirt. Let me show which one it is.
Sure.
There you go. Now, when you see him out in the black cowboy hat and this shirt on, he is married, women, so just understand that. She will scratch your eyes out and spit in the holes, I'll just tell you that. Mrs. Holt, don't want nobody around her dude, but look right here. That's a good-looking shirt, isn't it?
It is. I like it.
Yeah, you look good in that.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you
there
very
you go.
much.
You're welcome. He just shopped at Double C Western Supply. Love that guy. Tell you what, me and him had the best time.
Bye.
He took me to Buc-ee's. He's the guy that broke me into Buc-ee's on the way to the state tournament.
No.
Yeah.
That's dangerous. We were just there last Thursday, a week ago.
I walked in. People have never been there. It's like sensory overload.
It is.
I walked in and went, holy smoke. I mean, as far as you can see.
Yeah.
And gas pumps outside. I know we're kind of goofy to talk about gas pumps. It's like 120 gas pumps.
But good prices.
Oh, yeah. Good prices. Yeah, I bought, I mean, I went and racked up and bought, well, case in point, I bought some chocolate-covered peanuts.
Oh,
okay?
yeah. Those are good.
Which sounds kind of dweebish, but they had a whole, I mean, I actually took a picture of the display. There's like 12 rows of chocolate-covered peanuts. That's the kind of volume the store does.
Yeah.
On the way to the state tournament, Coach wheeled in and said, "You ever been to Buc-ee's?" I was riding with him, Dr. Minton. I said, "Nope, we're going to Buc-ee's." You
can't just drive by Buc-ee's. You've got to stop.
No.
Oh, when this new one opens in Pigeon Forge, it's going to be crazy.
Oh, yeah. It's supposed to be the biggest one, but then I've read where they're building a bigger one in Texas. This was like 220-some gas pumps, and so.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm starting thinking in my mind, somebody somewhere, I mean, there's got to be a gas truck somewhere filling these things up 24/7.
You would think.
You'd have to, because
so many people.
That kind of volume.
Everybody goes there. It's like it's a department store right off the interstate. It's genius.
Yeah.
Whoever thought of it, genius.
That's exactly right. Making a mint.
But yeah, I walked in. I was sensory overload. My husband was like, "Walk, go, go." I'm like, "No, I'm frozen in time. I can't."
Mr. Broussard said, "Keep going, honey. Don't spend that. Don't buy that."
Right.
So, but last time you were here, you bought Hey Dudes here, didn't you?
I did.
Bought a pair of Hey
Yes,
Dudes.
you convinced me. Those things are comfy.
Comfy?
Yeah.
I like this lady a lot. She does a lot for our kids, does a lot for the swimming as a sport in the community, because, you and I have talked about this before in closing. I would think probably walking and running or jogging, I guess, something to do with a lifetime sport. I would think bowling, something you can always do. You can always bowl, but you can also always swim.
Yes.
It's something you can,
Yep.
up until you just can't get in the pool anymore. You can always swim, right?
So much better for your joints too.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
So,
But While I'm here, so we
Yes.
have our swimming lesson program. We have our Typhoon Swim Club. We also started an adult lap swim program.
Oh, really?
So my hope is, if that's successful, we can finally get a master's swim team as well. So if you like to swim and you're an adult, Tuesday and Thursday evenings, 6 to 8 p.m., and Saturday afternoons, 1 to 3 p.m., we have adult lap at the high school.
Elizabeth and pool.
Yep.
High school's got a pool.
Yep.
So how do we find you? Do we email you? How do we say we'd like to come? Do we call you, or do we do it?
Emailing me is great. Kelly.broussard@ecschools.org.
There you go.
Yep. Typhoon Swim Club on Facebook, Cyclone Swimming on Facebook, and Cyclone Swimming has Instagram also.
It's all about the kids, isn't it?
It is. It really is.
I mean, that's why I do what I do. It's all about these kids.
Well, you're starting them out in life and trying to engage some interests that will last for the rest of their lives and keep them healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, case in point, we get on my soapbox and we'll take a break and talk. I got some sports coming up, and I got Jeff Birchfield joining us here in a few minutes from the press. But yesterday, got home, flipped on the news, had a shooting in Atlanta, had something else going on. This went on over here. We always, in my opinion, we showcase the 2% of our population doing crazy stuff, bad stuff. But yesterday, at Science Hill High School, at Crockett High School, at Mary Hughes Middle School, elementary school, there was 98% of our kids doing good things.
Yeah.
You don't hear about that.
Right.
You know, we have kids today on the road going over all points, going on field trips. You got the Science Hill Band going to go to Ireland and be in the what would that be? The St. Patty's Day parade in Ireland.
That's fun.
I mean,
Wow. Yeah.
but we focused on the 2% doing crazy stuff yesterday.
It makes it just seem like it's all over all the time everywhere.
But the 98% of our kids are out there going to class, doing what's right, participating in sports. We don't promote them. That's what I want to do. I promote the 98%. They're doing the right thing.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
And swimming's part of that. So.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
You're awesome.
You're awesome.
Nah, she's a neat lady. She saw me stand up and says, I don't know how tall you were.
He's tall.
She said, I've always seen you sitting down and realize how tall you were.
Yeah.
There you go. And I'm the run of the litter. Seriously.
No.
Oh, yeah. My brothers, I got 3 brothers. They're all bigger than me.
I hurt my neck looking up that.
You're hilarious. Will you come back again?
Yeah, of course.
Soon? All right.
Yes.
Got to promote these kids.
Yes.
Back after this, Shohei Ohtani did something only he and Babe Ruth have ever done in baseball. We'll tell you about it next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports from Northeast Community Credit Union. Credit Sense by Savvy Money. Tell me about this.
Yeah, that's basically just a term for checking your credit score for free. It does not affect your credit score when you check it. There is no impact whatsoever. It is a soft pull. It is through our home banking. If you're a member, you can log in through your home banking and then you can check your credit score for free. You can also get specialized loan officers on there as well. You can see how your credit score is calculated. You can see how your credit score is going to be impacted if you get a loan. You can go ahead and calculate that. You can get instant access to the factors impacting your credit score, such as the payment history, credit usage, all of that stuff. And the best part, there are so many articles under resources for saving money, for your future, for retirement, for planning. I mean, there are so many articles, short articles. If you have any questions about how to improve your credit score, it's on there. And this is just a wonderful feature. It is free. There is no charge whatsoever. So take advantage of that if you're a member with us.
BeMyCU.org. That's where you want to go. That's the starting point. Go from there to find out more about Credit Sense by Savvy Money from Northeast Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, look who stopped by, the owner of said establishment, our buddy. But we've known each other how long now?
Oh, 3 years maybe?
3 or 4. You've been with me 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So, and you want to go outside with Missy? Are you sure?
He's got a new lawnmower, don't you?
Got a new lawnmower?
Mm-hmm.
Tell everybody who this young man is. What's your name?
Can you tell him?
Will. There you go. Will's in the house. All right, Double C Western Supply. Mother's Day sale coming up next Tuesday through Saturday.
Yep.
And again, we put it up here on the screen to show you what we're talking about because it's going to rock. And you can come in here now and take a look or get online and take a look. 20% off everything in stock, women's items in the store and online. 60% off the clearance rack, which is right here beside us. All kinds of goodies. What all's on the clearance rack?
There's coats. There's a lot of coats. A lot of hoodies. Hooey hoodies, several of those. Some vests, some coats, some boots, kids' boots. So all of it right now is 50% off. It will be 60% off next week, right?
Next Tuesday,
Yeah, next Tuesday. So it's slipping up on us, but yeah. So 60% off next week, 50% off right now if you want to come in and beat the crowd and get some things before the sale begins.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, at 50%
Oh,
off.
50%,
yeah,
yep.
On
All
the
right.
clearance, yep.
On the clearance.
Yep.
Wait till next Tuesday, add an extra 10%. 10%
Yep.
is 10%. So, all right, let's run down some show and
Sure.
tell here for a second.
Let's start with the Montana or some belts or
Talk with Montana Silversmith. Here we go.
We got several new pieces in from Montana, and Montana Silversmith is a great gift for the ladies, mothers. And so this one is got the turquoise earrings. The good thing about Montana, we said it before on the show, is they're a great company that stands behind their product, and they also, if something is tore up, they will fix it or replace it. So it's a kind of a win-win there. If something does happen to it, they'll take care of you. Also, their product is sterling silver overlaid, so it's not going to tarnish or turn on you. So you're going to have this product for a lifetime, really, because they're going to honor it and take care of it if something does happen. So, and then if you buy it from us, we'll take care of all that for you. So you can just bring it back in here, and we'll take care of it for you there too. So
showing you some of the samples are all going to be 20% off next
all
week.
will be 20% off. All makes great Mother's Day gifts or graduation gifts. I know that's kind of the same time frame. So, and it'd be a great time to take advantage of the discount then too.
This is $20, less 12% next week. So that's $16, $18 right there. Less than $20 for that. That would be what now? How would you describe that?
Oh, as far as the necklace, that's a bar. They call those the bar necklace. Yeah.
All right. Less than $20 next week for mom, or you made a good point, or for graduation.
Yeah.
All right, let's try this one. Tell me about this one here. Let's see, there's 2 of them. Let's take this one. Let's start with this one. This one is.
These are some that we got on a great price, and we just kept it that way for you guys, passed the savings along. But this one's just $15 before the discount, originally $55. So just a real pretty, I think it's silver and copper colors, and real pretty, just kind of fun necklace.
Let me show you that one so you'll know.
Yep, that's the rings. Again, that one is priced at $40, but we've got $15 on it.
Wow.
Yeah, so you take 20% off of that. What a great gift! You can get all the moms that. So
absolutely.
And we have several of those in stock on that wonderful price.
We're here live at Double C Western Supply. Cyclone baseball tonight, 7:15 airtime. Unicoi County opening round of the tournament. All strikeouts are sponsored by Double C Western Supply Strikeouts. How about that? And we got a new. We're going to talk about that shirt again here in a second.
Awesome.
But here is, if you have some, turquoise still popular, still
very,
hot. All right.
Very. Yep.
Look here, that's so good it jumped out of the box. That's how hot this one is. So.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with turquoise. So.
No. There we go. Let's put that up. $65, less 20% next week. And any lady looks good in turquoise, in my humble opinion. So turquoise.
It's just a classic, I feel like. And
yeah. And so here's that. This one goes for. Make sure they don't fall out. This one goes for. There you go. Show you that. Just so you can describe it.
Okay, yes, that one. Those are some fish hook earrings with the turquoise stones in them as well.
Yep. 50 less 20% next week. So, and thanks, folks. People come in and say they've heard us. You get that all the time, don't you? They said
yeah.
they've heard us talking about Double C on the show. Love this place. She knows that because Mrs.
He wears this place.
Yeah, I do wear it. I do wear it. I believe in it.
Yep, we appreciate it.
And I can tell you this. I know this sounds
We wear it
syrupy.
too, don't we, buddy?
Yeah. If I don't believe in it, I ain't gonna promote it on the show. I can just tell you. So when I buy a steel,
Yeah, I know that for a fact.
when I buy a steel weed eater from Big John's Closeouts, or when I talk about it, because I bought one myself. So, and so no, I believe in everything in this place. She has got a bunch of stuff she wears from here. The girls, what's the name of the sandals? The flip flops?
The Chacos.
Chacos.
Yeah.
They got Chacos.
Hey dudes.
Hey dudes.
Kabu. Yeah.
Boots. I mean, she's got earrings that we got here. All right, let's take a look at that there. Can
That's
you see?
one of my favorites.
That
I
is
love
pretty.
that.
Yes. $60 less 20%
Mother's
next
Day
week.
gift wheel for Mama, right there.
For Mama, there you go. Oh,
I'm
that's
putting
what,
in my order wheel. Okay.
there you go.
No, you're not going to get me those for Mother's Day.
There you go.
You don't
She
like
deserves
those.
it.
I like those.
She's a mother of 3 rambunctious boys.
Three wild boys.
She's earned it. So, all right, this one goes.
Yeah, that one's a set. Love that. That's just kind of classic. It's got a round stone and then it's surrounded by a square. Just real pretty set.
Jeff Birchfield joins us coming up in a few minutes, and we've got a lot of sports to tell you about as we're here live at Double C Western Supply. This is the Montana Silversmith we're showing you. This is.
You showed that one.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm so excited.
Let's do, I think these are the 2 we got left.
Glad she's here. All right.
That one.
And that one, yeah.
Tell us about that, though. This one, please.
Again, those are the fish hooked style earrings with the round turquoise stone in them.
Here you go.
Yep.
All right.
And then this is some that are we also got on a discounted price. So those are 15. Does it have the original price on those on the back? It's covered up. Can you see?
Let me scratch it.
You can, if you can. I'm sure they were probably in the 30 to 40 range. So
35.
35. So we've got $15 on those, and then less 20% next week. So a great thing there for gifts. One thing Missy did mention in that first segment with us was this Mother's Day, this mother necklace. That's something that we're doing this year, a little different for a Mother's Day sale. If you spend $50 in a gift card, you get that free, and that is a value of, what's on that thing, on that necklace, 40 originally. Yeah, we're not having much luck there, are we?
Well, I ain't got any nails. You got nails?
Yeah, let me see. Does it say on the front here? Let's see. Yeah, 40. It's got it right there on the front. Yeah, so originally
I don't know that's what you was looking for. If it had been a snake, it'd have bit me. It's $40.
$40. So really you're getting the gift certificate for 10.
Yeah.
10 more dollars. So you get your $50 gift certificate and then this for free. So great. And we've got several of those, so we should have enough for everyone if that's the way they wanted to go. Kind of a neat little gift idea for Mom.
Be loyal, buy local, buy it in Elizabeth, as far as I'm concerned. Buy it right here, Double C.
Right.
And so this lady is let me tell you one thing. Since I met her, she is a sharp business person. She knows. Now she'll tell you she's not, but you can't run this store and keep this place stocked like she does and sell the merchandise not to be a smart cookie. So
we stay busy.
Yep. See, that's her way of saying, "Okay, Tom, thank you. Move on." I know her. Here we go. This is $30, but it'll be 20%
off Squash Blossom. That's your favorite.
That's what it is.
Favorite to say, right?
Yep, Squash Blossom.
That's a Squash Blossom, is what that's called.
I'm going to use that tonight in the game. Somehow I'm going to say if there's a home run, it's a Squash Blossom or something. $30 will be $24 when you get your discount next week.
A neat fashion piece. They're really popular in the turquoise jewelry. So
Okay. All right, let's do this right here. Got a few more pieces here, then we'll let her and Will take off, and we'll bring them back. Or you think Sam's coming back? Or?
I don't know. We'd love for her to try, but
well, that's pretty. Look at that.
Isn't that neat? It's kind of got an amber and teal color all together, and Just a real pretty kind of accent piece.
With the
Yep, with the leather tassels.
Tassels,
on there.
thank you.
Yeah, and I think that one's pretty good price point on that one.
$10.
As well. $10, and those have probably been in the $30 range as well. So we've got those marked down, several of those in stock, and then that one's called the Phoenix.
$15
bird there. So that's some of the costume jewelry. That's not Montana, but it is a very neat, fun piece to add to any kind of T-shirt or dress or anything.
2 earrings and a necklace for $15, less 20% next week, folks. You can do the math. Put you down to $12 for that. Some great deals. Let's get this last one.
Okay.
And this will be from
That's made by
Myra.
Myra, the same people who make the Myra bags and the Myra sandals. They've added shoes, jewelry, they've added clothing, and we carry all their products in our store. But this is just an example of a pair of earrings that they're also carrying
$10.
and making. Yep, so a good,
Less
good
20%.
price point there also.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to, last thing here, because we'll let you go.
Okay.
I want to bring these up because I think
Yeah.
these are smoking good-looking pair of boots.
Well, I do too, because I
Wow.
own both pair of these that you're
do you
going to show. Yeah. So,
Black suede.
yeah, it's actually called rough out leather. That's a new trend in boots right now. Is on the bottoms they're doing the leather that's rough out, and it's like a suede, but it's basically the rough out leather is the backside of the smooth leather. So they've flipped it over kinda, but it just gives it a different look, kind of a different feel, and it's, like I said, a really trending look right now. So that one's got the black with the red top. I think it just pops. I just love it.
Oh, yes.
And the big thing about this boot, the reason that I've got 2 pair of them for myself, is because they felt phenomenal. It's the first boot that I've actually put on my foot in a while that I loved the feel and the look of both. So I got a pair in black and turquoise.
Awesome.
So yeah, so
$235 less
excited to have
20%.
these.
That's $46 off. It's less than $200 these boots, folks. And this is the one Missy said there's not a lot of these left. Is that? Or is it the other
we
pair?
are selling both of these very quickly, the black and the turquoise. So,
Show this one.
yep, that's the turquoise. I actually have those on today. So, and they're, like I said, they're very comfortable.
You do.
Yeah, we've also got them in men's in black, and I think they have I want to say they have a red top, if I'm remembering right. So, we have a black just like that in men's also.
There you go.
And both of those are made by Ariat, leather sole, really good insole. The Tech Step insole is their comfort insole, their best right now. So, and I can vouch for it. It is comfortable.
You're wearing them.
I'm wearing them.
There you go. Hours are open.
Hours are 10 to 6, Tuesday through Friday, and Saturday 10 to 4.
There you go. Social media.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all those good things. Yep, and doublecwestern.com. You can find us online.
And we ship all over the country.
All over the country.
There you go.
Thanks for having us.
Love promoting this lady and this
Thanks
business.
for coming in.
Oh, love it. We'll come right back. We'll get Missy to try to do one more, I guess. She kind of likes it.
She's good.
She did a good job.
Yeah.
Be right back after this from Cannon Furniture. We're live at Double C Western Supply on the Tom Taylor Sports.
All the top brands are now on sale. Bassett, Ashley, Benchcraft, and Barcalounger, plus many more. Get 0% interest financing on your purchase and get it delivered fast. Check out our Facebook page for this week's specials. Come see why we were voted the best furniture store now at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton.
So we're at Brummett Sports Shop in Elizabeth, and Lori Wilson, the owner, and one of the hot items going into the holidays are varsity jackets or Letterman jackets. Tell us about it.
Well, Tom, we do varsity jackets for all our local schools. These are Holloway jackets, and the body is 24-ounce wool, and then most of the jackets we will get leather sleeves on them. We can also do the wool sleeves. But like I said, they're Holloway, so they're high-quality jackets. We can do any color for any school. We will put your school letter on the front, your name. See, this one has a name. We also have a local lady here that makes the patches. So the turnaround time is really pretty short for a custom jacket. The other thing we will do is if you play a sport, we will put a ball patch with your number in it, your varsity years that you played. We can do inserts, like we do a cross for FCA. We can do ball inserts if you play basketball or football or whatever. We also have band jackets. So here we have a band letter for this young lady. And one other thing we do are like custom patches, embroidered patches. So she plays mellophone and French horn, so she requested that. So we put that on her jacket. If you're all conference, if your team won the conference, we can do that. Let's see, on the back of the jackets, we can do either the, like the nickname for your school. So this is Betsy Band. We also have Vikings for Tennessee High, Pioneers for Crockett, Greenville for the Greenville jacket. Another option for the back of the jacket is we can do your name and number.
Awesome.
Yeah, so, and then also we have position patches. So C for center, or we had one earlier that someone picked up, point guard, so that was PG and SG. But we do all local schools. Like I said, they're Holloway, so they're good quality jackets, and we sell a lot of them. And the kids love these jackets. They love to show off their accomplishments, their team's accomplishments, and represent their school.
Tell us how we can get a hold of you.
Okay, our phone number is 423-542-2321. We also have a Facebook page, Brummett Sports Shop, so you can message me there. You can message me on my personal Facebook page, Lori Wilson, or you can email at brummittstn, that's BRUMITSTN @charter.net. We'd love to hear from you.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, let's go to the phone. It's the birthday boy, Jeff Birchfield. Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
I'm making it, I reckon.
Yeah, well, I get to have the birthday boy on my show, so here we go. Cover your ears. I'm going to do it. Happy birthday. Oh, God. I don't even start it out right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my good buddy, Jeff Birchfield. Happy birthday to you. And many more, what the girls say, many more out the door, on the side of the shore. They just go on and it's like, okay, all right, whatever. So anyway, happy birthday, sir. You deserve it. You are one of the hardest working guys I've ever met. And so hope you have a great rest of your birthday today. You deserve it. And thank you, quite frankly, for taking your birthday time to talk on my show. That means a lot to me. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to going out and eating with my kids later, but
that's good.
Then I got to go to baseball games, so you know how it is.
Yep. Oh, I do. I got one tonight. Are you going to be at Cardinal Park? Where are you going to be tonight?
I'm going up to Elizabeth in the single A. I'm going to get the University High game, and then after that, head back to the office and help them out, round up the games, we're not at there.
Yep. We'll talk about baseball and softball coming up here in a second. We're live here at Double C Western Supply. Let's take a look at NASCAR. They're at Kansas Speedway this weekend, coming out of the race at Dover, Delaware. Again, Martin Truex Jr. and brother Ryan dominated the week last week, so the Truex boys did well at Dover. So now we head off to Kansas Speedway. And let's step back and describe the Kansas Speedway track. What's it like?
Kansas, a lot like Las Vegas. It's one of the 1.5-mile tracks, a little bit flatter, than, say, Atlanta or Charlotte or Texas. So not quite as much speed, but pretty similar, Old Chicagoland Speedway was similar to those as well and stuff. So, just usually pretty good racing out there. You had the one classic race where Carl Edwards tried to do a bonsai move last lap against Jimmy Johnson and ended up passing him, but couldn't hit the wall. Jimmy won the race. That's one of the classic Kansas finishes I was thinking of. And then, of course, I think Jeff Gordon had a lot of success out there. I think he won the very first race in Kansas.
And so they're going to be there this weekend. 8th different Cup Series winner this season. So Truex punches his ticket for the playoff, I guess, or to say the least, at the end of the season, like I know he did. So Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Kyle Busch, William Byron, Joey Logano, Tyler Reddick, Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell all are now punched their ticket to the playoffs. Truex is in there as well. So you look at Kansas, the active Kansas race winners, Denny Hamlin with 3, Joey Logano 3, Kevin Harvick with 3, Kyle Busch with 2, Keselowski 2, Truex 2, then Bubba Wallace, Kyle Larson, and Chase Elliott have all won there once. So that's a lot of different winners. I guess it should, if you go on that, should make a competitive race this weekend, should it not?
Yeah, you would think so. Of course, last year the 2311 team really had the 45 car in particular, had Kansas figured out. Kurt Busch dominated there the first race, and then Bubba Wallace that second race, so I think that car, of course, Tyler Reddick's in it this year, and he's been, extremely stout. So, I would expect Tyler Reddick to be maybe the guy to beat this weekend.
Keselowski's won there twice. We're talking, you see on the screen, to Jeff Birchfield. Keselowski's won there twice, and yet he's not won a race for 73 races, all the way back to 2021 at Talladega. So would I ask you, would it be fair to say what's wrong with Brad Keselowski, or is there anything wrong with him?
I don't think there's really anything wrong with him as much as, he took over as part owner of the Roush Fenway Racing team there. And, they were really, that team had fallen down from its glory days, back when Mark Martin and Jeff Burton and Carl Edwards and Matt Kenseth, and those guys were winning a bunch of races, the last few years. Roush has been very seldom that he's reached victory lane. So, I think Keselowski and Chris Buescher, they're getting the team better, but they're still, behind. It's hard once you get behind there in NASCAR. It's hard to catch up, especially, when you're competing against those super teams like Penske and Joe Gibbs Racing, who won this past weekend, like you're pointing out, and Hendrick Motorsports. It's hard to get on top of those guys, once you fall behind them there.
You look at the guys, the drought, if you will. Michael McDowell, 82 races. Keselowski, 73. Eric Almirola, 61. A.J. Allmendinger hadn't won a race in 59 tries. You got Ryan Blaney's not won in 57 tries. Does that surprise you these guys haven't been to victory lane?
Well, the guys you mentioned, definitely Ryan Blaney, because he's been so close, and driving 14 Penske. I mean, he's had some good opportunities. The fact he's not been able to close it out, that one is a little bit surprising. Some of those other guys, Michael McDowell at front row, you don't really expect them to be contenders other than maybe on the road courses and super speedways. And then A.J. Allmendinger with Kaulig Racing, sort of the same way. But, that one, I guess of those guys you mentioned, definitely Blaney's the one that stands out as far as not being in victory lane in a while.
Well, the other two guys, the marquee names, if you will, Denny Hamlin, a 33-race drought, and Kevin Harvick, a 23-race drought. And when you hear those guys haven't won those kind of numbers, to me it's kind of surprising. Does that show there's the parity in the sport, or these guys just have some tough luck?
A little bit of both there. I think Denny Hamlin's another guy could definitely break through this weekend and win. I mean, he's had some good runs. Ben Harvick's had some really strong runs, in 23 races, that's really not much of a drought because, and even 33 races, that's less than a full season, and Martin Truex Jr. was sort of making fun of a couple of the guys in the media, asking him about his 54 race drought, and he was saying, guys, you don't realize how hard it is to win one of these things. Sometimes when a guy gets on a roll like Kyle Larson did a couple of years ago and wins 10 races, they make it look easy, but for the most part, it's pretty tough to win those cup races,
Absolutely. We're talking to our buddy Jeff Birchfield. So, again, Kansas, the next stop, the Advent 400 for the Cup Series. The trucks are there, too, the Hard America 200. What's going on right now in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series?
Well, I mean, it's been competitive racing, all year long in the Truck Series, and I know Kyle Busch has entered in that, and big thing this weekend, big storyline there, can he get the 100th win for Kyle Busch Motorsports? So, that he would have to be, I would think, the favorite in the Truck Series race.
That's what's going on in NASCAR. Are you surprised there's no title sponsor? It's just NASCAR Cup Series. Nobody really stepped up, am I right, and ever stepped up and wanted to sponsor the Cup Series? Is that right?
Yeah, no, I mean, I am a little surprised. There were a lot of rumors there for a while that Coca-Cola was going to get involved, as a title sponsor like that, and that just never did come through. So, yeah, I have been surprised, and they've had, the business model where they've had different people, sponsoring, different phases of the season. But, yeah, it's still not like having the Winston Cup Series or, the back in the day when you had that, or the Sprint Cup Series, or, any of that. So yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that hasn't happened.
Yeah, the Xfinity Series is that, and of course the trucks are the Craftsman Truck Series, and you have NASCAR, the big boys, just the NASCAR Cup Series. So interesting. We're talking to our buddy Jeff Birchfield. So again, I ask you this every other week, or it seems like, who's been a disappointment, or who is currently a disappointment in the Cup Series? I've got a couple of guys in mind. Who do you think's been kind of a bust so far in 2023?
Well, I'd say Chase Briscoe is a guy I think sort of taking a little bit of a step back in that 14 car. I thought he might come out of the gate a little stronger than we mentioned. Brian Blaney and, of course, Joey Logano's had good success, but Austin Cindric has, like in his second season, he's really not, been up there racing up front as much as, you would suspect in that number 2 car.
What about the Dillon boys? Austin Dillon, he's got a 21 race drought, and Ty Dillon. I mean, these are guys, the granddad's got some money, he's thrown a lot of money behind him, and yet they don't ever seem to really produce. Is that a fair statement?
Well, yeah, I mean, Ty's in with Spire Motorsports, so that's really one of your lower tier teams. So, they don't really have a whole lot of opportunities to win, maybe, like the restrictor plate tracks or whatever. But yeah, Austin's been a little bit of a disappointment because he did start the season out really strong, and then he's really not been a contender in recent weeks and stuff. But they were talking about how Kyle Busch is sort of elevating that whole organization, but you're not seeing it in the last couple of weeks with Austin anyway.
We're live here at Double C Western Supply. Let's switch gears, talk some high school sports. The baseball tournaments are up and going. Last night in 4A, dominating performance with Science Hill blanking Dobbins Bennett 10-0, and then Boone upends Westridge 6-5, the final there. So you have today's games. Science Hill takes on Boone. That'll be at 5 o'clock. And Dobbins Bennett, the elimination game, will take on Westridge at 7:30 tonight. What do you think about those games?
Yeah, I mean, those games could go, Boone's been competitive with Science Hill, although Science Hill's, just had such a terrific season and stuff. But Boone's probably been the team that has pushed them about as much as anyone throughout the season. And then with the other game, Westridge and Dobbins Bennett, that's been a really good rivalry this year. But I'd have to favor Dobbins Bennett a little bit, just the way their pitching and stuff sets up right now.
It's their home field too. And of course, it's do or die for the Indians, and I'm sure none of these teams want to go out that way, and in particular DB on their home field. So we'll see how that goes tonight. Again, it'll be, as we said, Science Hill and Westridge at 5. I'm sorry, Science Hill and Boone at 5 o'clock, and DB and Westridge at 7:30. Both of those at J. Fred Johnson Stadium. The 3A tournament, East eliminates Volunteer last night 9-0, so it's down to the 4 teams in double elimination. Tennessee High and East at 5 o'clock. Our game, Elizabeth and Unicoi County at 7:30 tonight. What do you think about that tournament getting ready to get with it in double elimination?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Tennessee High's been really impressive all season, although Unicoi County's really been coming on strong as late. Beat Tennessee High the other night, and, I think that game between them and Elizabeth should be a pretty good contest there tonight.
Yep. And then we drop down to the next round, which is the 2A. Last night, Johnson County beat Happy Valley 10-3. They eliminated the Warriors, so tonight it's Johnson County at West Green and South Green at Chucky Doak. Those are at Cannon Gooch Park here in Elizabeth. And what do you think about those games tonight?
Yeah, it's a shame for Happy Valley. They're eliminated and the tournament being held there at their home field. But I guess, those Greene County schools have been really good all season. I think Chucky Doak in particular could be hard to beat in that tournament for sure.
Tell me about the 1A tournament, Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark, right over the hill from where we are. They'll play again tonight. University High beat Unega last night 13-3. North Green over Hampton 8-4. So how's that set up for today?
Well, I've got the University High North Green game. I guess I'll be shooting that one, and then Unega will play Hampton, an elimination game. So, University High, they've just been impressive all season. Josh Petty's done such a good job with the Bucks, as he does every season, seems like, and stuff. So I think they're going to be hard to beat in the single A tournament.
In the Division II Class 1A, Providence Academy plays Chattanooga Grace tonight. They're hosting that one, and they'll play 2, it looks like, if I'm reading this right. Chattanooga Grace Baptist at Providence Academy at 4 o'clock. And is that correct? Is that a typo? They play once, they play twice?
I think they play twice, and then it's like a 3-game series, and if they have if necessary game on Friday. And I had Providence Academy earlier in the week against Christian Academy in Knoxville first playoff win ever, you know, in TSSAA for Providence, who's been competing, you know, in the other organization, you know, up until this season. So it's really a big deal for them to win their first TSSAA playoff game.
We're talking to our buddy Jeff Birchfield. We are live here at Double C Western Supply. We'll take a look at Major League Baseball coming up. A big day for Shohei Ohtani. He's done something yesterday only he and Babe Ruth have done in the history of Major League Baseball. We'll tell you about that and more sports coming up here at right after the conclusion of our little visit. So what else is going on with Jeff Birchfield here on your birthday?
Well, I do get to go out to dinner with my kids there before I head to the ballpark, so I'm looking forward to that. So I'm going to have like a real early dinner and then head on to the baseball game and work in the office for that. So this time of year is pretty hard to get off of, you know, right now because, you know, you've got games really literally 7 days this week. I mean, I know the 3A championships like on Sunday, and then the 4A, if you do have the if necessary game, I think it's scheduled for Sunday. So, you know, you have baseball, softball starts next week. So, you know, we've got just, you know, so much stuff going on right now. It's busy. And then, of course, you got soccer and tennis and track and all those sports as well as, you know, ETSU, golf and tennis is, you know, had their drawings for the NCAA. So we've got all kinds of good things going on in the sports world.
Absolutely, we do. And so you look at kickoff for Cyclone football and high school football, 106 days till August the 18th. It's hard to believe that we're going to be this time next week inside of 100 days till the start of high school football season. It really does not stop, does it? It's like my dad used to say, the dust never settles. It's always something, and he's right. It's always something. So, which is good.
Yeah, and then like on the local racing scene, I've got Kingsport Speedway tomorrow night. Volunteer Speedway's actually racing at the same time, but I won't be able to get down to the dirt track, you know, since they're both scheduled the same night. But yeah, I mean, there's something going on in Bristol Dragway DER bracket series. You know, they have their first races of the season this weekend. So, you know, plenty as far as motorsports where I cover as well, you know.
You got it. All right, I won't keep you on your birthday. Thank you so much for checking in with us. Happy birthday. How's it feel to be 35? It's great. I'll go ahead and say that. Happy 35th birthday to you. And we'll he'll hug my neck. Next time he sees me, he'll hug my neck.
Oh, I was going to say, it is funny you mentioned that. I guess the good thing is I've lost some weight, so I'm like the lowest weight I've probably been since I was about 35 years old.
There you go.
But only, you know, I don't know, but I'm sure I'm getting older and uglier, though, as we go on as well.
No, you're a good guy, and I sure do appreciate you being on the show. Happy birthday to you, and I'll talk to you next week, all right?
All right, sounds good, Tom.
Yeah, good man right there. Our buddy Jeff Birchfield, the birthday boy today. So happy birthday to Jeff, and he's a class act and works his tail off for the papers and does a wonderful job. Let's take a look at some Major League Baseball while we got a chance here. We're live again at Double C Western Supply in Elizabethton. Let's jump in here. Shohei Ohtani did something last night only he and Babe Ruth have ever done. How about that? Ohtani and Babe Ruth, the only players in baseball history with 500 strikeouts as a pitcher and 100 home runs as a hitter. How about that? He did it last night. He's got 134 home runs as a hitter, and I thought that was pretty cool. That would be Shohei Ohtani. And he has 500 career strikeouts. He did that last night against the Cardinals. He struck out 13 last night as the Angels beat the Cardinals. Cardinals are in trouble. I will look to see a managerial change. That's usually how they do things as well. They don't get it done, they'll just fire the manager. Let's run down last night. In the final of that particular game, the Angels and the Cardinals last night, out on the left coast, it was the Angels winning 6-4. Colorado beat Milwaukee 7-1. Seattle over Oakland 7-2 and 10. Other winners last night, Detroit beat the Mets. Arizona beat Texas. Giants double up Houston 4-2. Dodgers over Philadelphia. The Padres beat the hapless Reds. Tampa Bay over Pittsburgh. Atlanta, we'll talk about them in a minute. 14-6 winners over Miami, like a football score. Detroit, in that second game, they took 2 from the Mets. Max Scherzer, a terrible start for the Mets. Yankees beat Cleveland 10. Washington, Boston, the White Sox, and Kansas City all get W's in Major League Baseball. Who's playing where today? Day games abound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 day games today. Atlanta and Miami. Dylan Dodd will get the start today for the Braves, who's 1-1 and a 4-10 first pitch from Miami. Other day games, Cubs in Washington in the Nationals ballpark. Mets will be at Detroit. Pittsburgh at Tampa Bay. Angels in St. Louis. Baltimore at Kansas City. Minnesota at Chicago, all White Sox, all the day games. Milwaukee at Colorado. And Seattle at Oakland. Under the lights tonight, Toronto at Fenway to battle the Red Sox, and that is it in Major League Baseball. The Braves will come back home and open up a series tomorrow night after today's early game in Miami. They'll open up a weekend series against the Baltimore Orioles, which should be a pretty good series this weekend in Atlanta, I would think. So, keep hitting the wrong buttons with my fingers. So, two teams win 20 before May. Pretty impressive. The Tampa Bay Devil Rays and the Pittsburgh Pirates both have won. Of course, we're in the May now, but they had won 20 games before the start of the season. Before the start of the month of May. So that's what you're looking at in Major League Baseball. NBA last night, Celtics, no problem, blew out the 76ers, even with the newly crowned Joel Embiid, the MVP, 121-87. Jaylen Brown led the Celtics at 25. Malcolm Brogdon added 23. James Harden, after lighting him up for 45 in Game 1, struggled in the second game. 2 out of 14 from the floor, finished with 12 points, 10 rebounds. Embiid scored 15 points, grabbed 3 rebounds in 27 minutes of action, so it was a blowout win for the Celtics to even the series at 1 apiece. Tonight it's the Lakers and Golden State in that second game in Golden State tonight. More baseball. Houston Astros second baseman Jose Altuve has been cleared to resume baseball activities. He got hurt during the World Baseball Classic with a fractured thumb. He's back with the green light to start practicing and playing. Again, full-time activities for the Astros. They're going to put him down in the minors, let him work his way back up. The Oakland A's recently announcing they have entered into a binding agreement to move to Las Vegas to build a new stadium there. The A's have yet, though, to submit definitive plans to Nevada lawmakers with respect to their desired $500 million tax deferment package. Basically, they haven't told the Nevada lawmakers how they want to do this yet. They're probably going to play in the AAA until they get their stadium built, but they haven't really come forward and said, here's how we're going to do it. So we'll see. I guess that comes under the category talks cheap in the Major League Baseball with the Oakland A's. Hockey last night, Carolina skates past New Jersey 5-1, 1-0 in that best of 7. Vegas 6-4 for Edmonton, 1-0 in that best of 7. Tonight they skate in Toronto. Florida leads that series 1-0, Game 2. And Seattle skates in Dallas, and Seattle leads that best of 7, 1-0, it also being in Game 2. Back to the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. Again, big night last night. A grand slam, 2 home runs total. A grand slam, Ronald Acuna Jr. also homered. Braves went deep 6 times to beat the Marlins 14-6. It's like batting practice. Had 18 hits all told. So Michael Harris had a 2-run homer. So, again, 6 home runs all total. For the Braves, they went easily, 14-6 against the Marlins. They'll do a series wrap-up coming up there today against the Marlins in a 4-10 first pitch in Miami. Quick break. We'll be right back. We'll start to wrap this thing up. We'll get Missy on one more time, see what she has to say about Double C Western Supply after this time out from one of our great sponsors, Making It Go. The good folks from Cannon Furniture here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We are live again. We are here at Double C Western Supply in Elizabethton. We'll be right back after you see and hear this as soon as I can find it from the good folks from Chick-fil-A.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken, literally the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
All the top brands are now on sale. Bassett, Ashley, Benchcraft, and Barcalounger, plus many more. Get 0% interest financing on your purchase and get it delivered fast. Check out our Facebook page for this week's specials. Come see why we were voted the best furniture store now at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton.
This is Pastor Fallow, Pleasant Beach Baptist Church in Elizabethton, and we'd love to have you come be with us. You and your family be with us on Sunday. I'm standing here in the lobby at our visitors table, our welcome table, and there's packets made up with tells you a little more about the church and get acquainted card, and then also a mug and some things in there for you to take with you to remind you to pray for us. And we've got a place for you and your family. We want you to come. Our goal is for you to know the Lord Jesus Christ as your Savior, but beyond that, to find your purpose and contentment in life of knowing Him, walking with Him, and serving Him each day. And so we want you and your family to come be with us Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Wednesday night. We're looking forward to seeing you soon. You can find a little more information about us online at pleasantbeachbaptist.com.
Let's run down your baseball schedule. Diana's going to come back and do one more segment for the ladies for Mother's Day. Science Hill and Boone at 5 o'clock, and Dobbinsville and Westridge at 7:30 in the 4A tournament at J. Fred Johnson Stadium. The 3A at TVA Credit Union Ballpark or Cardinal Park. Tennessee High and Sullivan East at 5 o'clock. Unicoi County and the Cyclones at 7:30. We're going there for the broadcast at 7:15 tonight from Cardinal Park. 2A baseball tonight, Johnson County at West Green and South Green at Chucky Doak. And then single A down over the hill at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. It will be University High against North Green and Unaka and Hampton. Those games will be at 5 and 7:30 tonight. That'll be going on, as we said, down over, right, I keep saying down over the hill. It's straight down over the hill from where you are here in Elizabethton, home of the River Riders at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark, one of our great sponsors here on the broadcast. So, again, the folks at Double C doing the Double C Western Supply strikeouts, and so we'll have those tonight. We'll go in there at 7:15. The winner will, it's a double elimination, so what will happen? Let me read this real quick. If you win, you're back at 5 o'clock tomorrow night. If you lose, you're back at 7:30 tomorrow night. So Cyclones and Unicoi County are getting ready to do this again, and it'll be a very competitive game. Lots at stake, of course, so we'll have it for you beginning at 7:15. All right, let's bring her in. She is settling in here, and I think I'll play one more quick commercial from Food City and get her ready right after this. La Queen's in the house on the Tom Taylor Sports.
What's your definition of fresh? At Food City, ours starts every morning as our certified butchers hand cut everything you see behind the counter fresh that day. Fresh also means our beef is ground in the store several times a day, time-stamped with the hour it was ground. That's a fresh guarantee. The fact is, it just doesn't get any fresher than this. That's why we say, start fresh with Food City.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, she's like Arnold. She's back. So there you go. Let's do again, coming up 20%. Let's hit this right here, and we'll get it rolling. Talking to our buddy Diana Hilton from Double C Western Supply for the Mother's Day sale coming up. She's got show and tell, and
We do.
I'll be your show and tell guy. I'll be your Vanna. Here we go. Tell me about this, please.
This is a new arrival that we've just got in. It's an Ariat top. It's kind of like the workout gear, so it's a different area that Ariat is going with. So just if you're gonna, we have it here too. You don't have to go to Walmart or to Dick's Sporting Goods or somewhere to get your workout gear. You can also get it here. Ariat makes it. This is a Wrangler top for the ladies. Would be a great Mother's Day gift also. $36 on that one, and then it'll be 20% off next week.
Okay, there you go.
Another Ariat top. This one is that the Ariat Tech. It's really lightweight. It's kind of like the fishing gear shirts. This one's for ladies. It also has the lens cleaner on the bottom where you can still clean your glasses, even though this is not like a cotton. So super cool for these warm days coming up. And again, 20% off for the women for Mother's Day.
Yep. All right.
This is the same type of shirt, just a different pattern, different color. This has been super popular within the last year, so a lot of the ladies are liking these, and the men as well. They make it for the men also, something similar. Of course, not this pattern, but more manly patterns and colors. So a great alternative. We also have lots of T-shirts. This is an example of one. The world needs more cowboys.
Amen.
Isn't that the truth?
Amen.
So there's an example of some of the T-shirts that we have also in stock.
These are $30. They're going to be 20% off. So you get them for, you can do the math, $24 next week.
And then this is an example of one of the dresses that we've got in stock. Real pretty blue dress with the smock top. It's a maxi, so it's long. It goes down to the ankles. Looks really good with boots and things like that too. So would make a great Mother's Day gift.
$55 less 20%. Get you a jean jacket. That look good
Oh,
for
yeah.
church.
Be
So
great.
Get
Yep.
some of these Ariat boots for the ladies.
You got it.
Try and get them customize them head to toe.
That's it.
Double C.
So these are some of the newest hats that we've got in. I know the Kentucky Derby will be this weekend, I believe. So just some great options for if you have any Derby parties or if you're actually going to get to go to the Derby. We do have some hats to choose from. You could always doll them up however you would like. This one's by Charlie One Horse, and we just got that one in. So this is another Charlie One Horse. This is one of their best sellers, and we've stocked this for a while now. We've sold it through many times, so very popular. It's called the Wanderer, and I think these run. Does that have a price tag on that one? Handy?
90 less 20.
90. So great time to buy those would be next week for Mother's Day. But they come in 3 different colors. So you got the black, you've got the brown, and then you've got this sand type color. I don't know
Cool.
if you can see that one on there or not. So it comes in 3 different colors. And it's just a great look that you can add with like shorts or dresses. They go with almost anything. So a lot of people love those Charlie One Horse hats.
Get a $50 gift card for Mother's Day next week.
Yeah.
You get
So,
this free, a $40.
Yeah, this is something new that we're doing this year for Mother's Day. If you buy a $50 gift card or more, you get this free. And this is a $40 value from Montana Silversmith, a mother necklace. So you're really killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You're getting a gift you can wrap and also a gift card to give. So great time to get your Mother's Day gifts.
Brand the boots you sell for the ladies in here.
We sell Ariat mostly. Yeah, that's our favorite. That's our top sellers. But we also have Durango. We have Myra. Let me think. What else do we have? We have the Hey Dudes. We have Chacos. But we can order almost any brand. We have Justin as well. We can order almost any brand that you may need for boots.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sizes go for ladies.
Sizes we mostly stock 7 to 9. We will have some 6 up to 11s in some of the good sellers. Yeah.
Now we're pushing ladies, but we sell guys' boots too
Right.
and kids' boots.
Yes.
We're pushing ladies
Yes.
for the obvious reason.
For Mother's Day.
All right.
Yeah.
Jeans. Brand jeans you carry.
We carry Wrangler and Ariat and
Okay.
Cinch.
Cinch.
Yeah.
All right. 3 of those.
And Cruel Girl. Yeah.
What's the last one?
Cruel Girl.
Cruel Girl. Okay. Tops.
Tops are the same, Ariat and Wrangler. We do have some more boutique type brand tops in for the ladies too, and Cinch as well.
For the lady likes to wear ball caps. You sell ball caps?
We sure do. Huey.
Yeah.
That's our number 1 sellers. But we also have the Ariat caps, Huey caps, just a variety. Cruel Girl caps, Cinch, a variety of all those brands.
Joe Barnes says a great store. You know Joe Barnes?
Awesome. I do not.
Joe Barnes says a great store. Hello,
Thank
Joe
you,
Barnes.
Joe.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. Lisa Baker says hello, Diana.
Hey,
so there you go.
Lisa.
There you go. So, been at it for how long now?
Oh, goodness. Over 10 years. We
Yeah.
started in 2009.
Yep.
Yeah,
that'd
so
be
what is that? We actually started in 2009. We had a store the year following. And
14 years.
We've been at this location for about 10 years.
10. Okay. Yep.
Yep.
So 23 minus 9 is, it'd be 14 years.
Yep.
There you go. Going
Chugging
strong.
along.
Chugging along. Going strong. Had a heck of a Christmas, didn't you?
We had a good Christmas,
Yep.
yeah.
Heck of a Christmas. Had a heck of a year.
Yeah, thankful for our customers.
Amen.
And those that keep coming back, our friends. Most of the time, our customers turn into our friends, and we're very thankful for them.
You got it. Social media, how do we find you?
You can find us on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. And our hours are Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 10 to 4.
There you go. Social media?
Social media, Facebook and Instagram. And website is doublecwestern.com.
There you go. One of our great sponsors right here again of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Here they is, the good folks at Double C Western Supply. There you go. So, all right, Will, we're wrapping it up. What do you got in your bag, sir?
Have you got something to show for moms?
Uh-oh, here we go.
For Mother's Day?
Will's got something. Will the Thrill's got
found
something. Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Check
Simply
that
Southern.
out. Simply Southern.
Wallet.
A little wallet.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes for $10, less 20%. Get it for what? $8.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. $8 next week for. Way to go, Will. You're a little marketing guy too, like your mother. So, what do you call me? What's my name? Yeah, he don't know.
He's going to be bashful.
He's gonna be bashful. What's he call me? Tom Tom?
Tom Tom.
Tom Tom. There you go. We've been at it a long time. We'll come back here and close it out and say goodbye right after this break from one of our great sponsors. How about the good folks from Poor Trav's Deli? How about it right here on the Tom Taylor Sports? Folks from Poor Trav's Deli, it's football time in Tennessee, as the late John Ward said. So Friday night, going to the ball game, come by and get your sandwiches. Tell us how you can help us.
Hey, just give us a call, 543-6128, and tell us what you like. White dark bread, we've got ham, turkey, roast beef, corned beef, pastrami, make a good steak sandwich. You want some chicken salad, some pickles and eggs. You know, if you just want a snack, some people just like to snack at the ball game, don't really want to eat a big meal. We can take care of that for you. We got chips and drinks if you want to pack your cooler or whatever. Got anything you need.
Yep, 543-6128 is what you call, or the number you call, and he'll have it ready for you. So if you're heading to the game, how much time should we allow you to get them ready?
Usually about 10 to 15 minutes is a pretty good time.
Yep, 10 or 15 minutes.
About 10
ready.
15 minutes, we'll take care of you.
Yep, ready to go. 543-6128. Again, it will be an excellent, excellent opportunity to come by here and get some great food.
Yep, love to serve you.
Love to serve you, absolutely. How do you find us on social media?
We got a Facebook page. You can look us up there, leave us some feedback, give us a like.
Yep. Friday night football, Saturday football, whenever you need sandwiches, here's the place to come. Poor Trav's Deli at 543-6128, one of our great sponsors here on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show is going to do it again. Thanks to Diana, and certainly thanks to Kelly Broussard, the swim coach, Elizabethan, Forrest Holt, the athletic director from Betsy, and also Jeff Birchfield, sports writer, Johnson City Press, Kingsport Times News. Thank you to all you folks being on the show, and Missy Williams, and of course Diana from here, who owns the store. Back with you at 7:15 tonight. Cyclone baseball from Cardinal Park, Knoxville TVA Credit Union Ballpark. The Cyclones of Unicoi County, opening round of the tournament. It's double elimination. Need to win this one to come out of the gate. Obviously, tomorrow you come out and play for your life in a do-or-die situation. So, yep, you got to do that, and we'll find out how that goes tonight. And again, we're going there at 7:15 with the broadcast, 7:30 first pitch from Cardinal Park in Johnson City. The Cyclones and the Unicoi County Blue Devils. Should be a great night for baseball. Weather-wise, should be a great evening with two great teams that get after each other in any sport. It's a real good, healthy competition between Elizabeth and Unicoi County, and we'll have that for you tonight, beginning right around 7:15. Big thanks again. By the way, I don't think we physically told you, or we haven't told you physically where the store's located. It's on Railroad Street here in Elizabethton. It's right across from, oh gosh, what's the name of the hotel across the street? And what is the name of on Railroad Street, right beside U-Haul? Be a good place to tell you how to find this place. And what's another? When you tell them on the phone, what do you tell them? Cross from Tractor Supply. But Mark will give them, we'll come up with something different. Right beside U-Haul. How about that? You can see all these U-Haul trailers. So anyway, that's what we're doing, and that's what we're finishing up. We'll be back with you at 7:15 tonight. Until then, thanks again for watching the show. Again, we'll wrap it up by telling you the verse of the day out of the book of Exodus, Exodus 14:14. Let's see. I'm going to paraphrase it, but actually I'll bring it to you as it is. Then we'll get out of here, get ready for a baseball game later on. And we'll tell you the verse of the day again. It goes like this. It is Exodus 14:14. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Get out of the way and let him fight your fights. He will. I promise you. I can tell you that firsthand. All right, back with you tonight, Cyclone Baseball against Unicoi County. Until then, bloom where you planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching show number 1849 of the Tom Taylor Sports Show, and thanks for helping put us over 8,000 followers here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.